I'm Cole, and welcome back to the Emotional Level Up series, where we talk about the real work of emotional growth and how to show up for yourself in healthier, more intentional ways. We've learned how to name our feelings, how to regulate them, and how to move through them with emotional agility. But this next step, this one's powerful. Today, we're talking about emotional validation, what it means to acknowledge your emotions without judgment, and how to do that for yourself and the people you care about. Emotional validation means recognizing that your emotions, whatever they are, make sense based on your experience. It doesn't mean you agree with or like how you feel, it just means that you acknowledge this feeling makes sense given what I've been through. It's the difference between saying I shouldn't feel this way and saying it's understandable that I feel this way right now. Validation is emotional permission. Permission to exist as you are in this moment without having to fix or justify yourself. Okay, so what happens when we don't get validation, especially as kids or in relationships? We start to doubt ourselves. We learn to say things like, I'm overreacting, or it's not that deep. I should be grateful. Other people have it worse. This emotional invalidation, it teaches you that your emotions aren't safe or that they're too much. So you start shrinking and shutting down or over-explaining your feelings just to be understood. The truth is, validation is not about being dramatic. It's about being human. If you didn't grow up in a space where your emotions were validated, it can feel foreign to do it for yourself. But it's a skill that you can learn, I assure you. So here's how. Step one, notice the feeling without judgment. Instead of, I'm being so sensitive, try, I notice I'm feeling hurt right now. Step two is to name why it makes sense. I'm hurt because I felt dismissed, and being heard matters to me. Number three, offer yourself compassion. Say to yourself, of course I feel this way. Anyone in my position might feel this way. That's validation. You're not excusing the emotion, you're understanding it. Validation is also one of the most healing gifts we can give to others. It doesn't mean you agree, it means you understand. Here are a few ways to validate someone. That sounds really hard, or I can see why you'd feel that way. Your feelings make sense. Thank you for trusting me with that. Notice what's not there: advice, judgment, or quick fixes. Most people don't need us to solve their feelings. They just need us to sit with them long enough to feel seen. Okay, so imagine you tell a friend, I feel overwhelmed with everything on my plate. And they say, you will be fine, you always figure it out. That's invalidation. Even if it's meant kindly, it don't feel good. Now imagine they say, that sounds like a lot. I probably feel the same if I had all that going on. You excel, right? That's validation. It lets your nervous system know I'm not crazy, I'm not tweaking for feeling this way. So here's your reflection question for this week. Where do you tend to invalidate yourself the most? Is it when you feel sad and tell yourself to toughen up, or when you feel angry and immediately feel guilty for it? What would it look like to just say, yeah, that makes sense that I feel this way right now? That's how we build emotional safety from the inside out. If this episode landed for you, share it with someone who's learning to feel without shame. Subscribe, like, or comment, because you know we're building community. And remember, your emotions don't need to be justified to be valid. They just need to be acknowledged. And as always, keep showing up for yourself. That's how real change happens. Peace.